Hi, Alina.
Hello, Sali.
So you've already had a big journey in your life already, and the way that everything's changed for you. Tell us about how you started off in Romania and you came here because you wanted to find happiness for yourself.
Yes, I mean, same like everyone, I have a bit of a story. I strongly believe everyone have a story and we can learn from everything. So hopefully there's something to learn from mine. I had a weird childhood because even though we had a big house and holidays and money, we didn't have really that peacefulness and that love. My dad drank a lot, and that causes a lot of problem for me and my brother, my mom, and everyone really in my family was affected by alcohol. Well, not because they were all alcoholic, just because my dad was drinking.
Yeah.
Now, I had a bit of a different idea about what family means. I thought that if we have the house, we have a bed, and we have good clothes, we have everything. And I always knew there's something missing, and I didn't feel that love. I think everyone was very busy to provide that they forgot to love us. And that's something we do these days, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're so busy to provide for kids that we forget to give them our love and our time. However, as I said, was a very, very sad childhood. My dad used to kick us out of the house. Me and my brother would sleep outside or
You went hungry, didn't you, sometimes?
Yeah, the alcohol do very weird and bad things to people.
Yes.
And he was hiding food from us. He was throwing the food to the pigs. Different. Ask us to work harder in a farm was. I don't think I blame him all my life. I don't think I blame him anymore. I think I blame his poor choice in life of making the alcohol his best friend because, and I was telling you earlier, I don't think I've seen my dad many times sober, but I don't think he can cope with himself being sober because then he can feel and that's hurting. Sadly, I had a poor choice as well in marrying a person who I wanted him to help me get rid of my dad.
Right. So you went out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Exactly. I am grateful though for, in a way, because I have my daughter.
Yeah.
You can, it's always you can't say I'm sorry I choose you, because choosing you gave me the most wonderful person in my life.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't have that hate or anger towards everything. It's just like. There's a lot to learn.
Yeah.
We choose that road, but there are other ways of getting a child or love. Or,
So you came to England with nothing and just with one friend here to contact, and you also you lost your brother when he was 20.
Yeah, my brother died when my daughter was 12 days. He came to see my daughter, and he was very sadly, tragically killed. So the childhood, I had a baby as well that was a stillbirth, and after that my brother, and everything. My marriage was in a very, very bad place.
So you did amazingly to actually hold yourself together throughout all those things, and then you were determined to come here and have the freedom to find happiness.
I have no idea where I'm coming, and I just needed a change because. Sometimes you might feel like when I say my stories that I tell them quite easily and with happiness because I am happy now. But it's more of I made peace with that part of my life. Yeah. If that makes sense.
You wouldn't be you. You wouldn't be who you are now, would you? You wouldn't have the compassion and all that sort of thing.
No, but as I say, I don't feel anger and hate towards anyone or anything that happened to me. But I did came to England because I was thinking very much about killing myself while I was there. I was living with an abusive husband and with an abusive father, and my self-esteem was so low. All I could hear was that I'm not good enough, I'm not doing enough food, or I'm not different stuff. So I was scared of wanting to die. And
so how did you actually leave then? What made you actually make that decision to, right, I'm going to go and get away?
I wanted to be happy. That's something I had in my mind since I was a child, because as we were talking earlier, I had no idea what happiness is, but I knew it's not what I feel as a kid. And I will always tell to myself, I don't want to die before I am happy. I want to know what peacefulness and happiness means. And I think that's why I left. I just don't want it to die before I knew I have much more to offer. Firstly, to myself and to others. And
now you've got your own place with your daughter, and you were saying about how the simple pleasures really bring you happiness as well. So that having a roof over your head and a nice cup of tea and having your lounge exactly how you like it, and watching what you want to watch on TV.
Yeah, little things. We will never, even as a married woman, I couldn't watch what I wanted on telly because my husband has a different taste, and he wouldn't really care what I want to watch. I couldn't eat late night. If I wanted to cook something, I know it's not healthy eating night time, but
it's up to
just as a thing, like if I want to cook that, I'm craving for that. I will always kind of condition myself not to, because there was always someone disagreeing with what I wanted to do at that time. So now I think my friends said they're a bit fed up with me, Jill, really, because I always say, oh my God, the sky is beautiful, the leaves are gorgeous. But I do take a lot of pleasure from these little things, and I feel I'm grateful for
it's gratitude, isn't it?
Having that cup of tea. For
Yeah.
going to a movie if I want. As I was saying in my last post on Facebook, like being here for 10 years, some years I afforded 2 holidays. I've been in 2015 twice in Italy without borrowing any money from anyone. And I had a few days, even this year, when I searched my pockets for a couple of pounds to buy some food. And I am grateful. I am grateful that I have the peace of mind, and I have the chance to be able to do a bit more. And I'm not letting anything making me feel bad anymore. It's just. Yeah, as you said,
so
gratitude.
It's so gorgeous to speak to you, and thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Okay.